preach, dear friends, once more, or close the wall up with our English dead. In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage. On, you noblest English, dishonor not your mothers. Now attest that those whom you call fathers did beget you. Be copy now to men of grosser blood, and teach them how to war. And let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not. For there is none of you so mean and base that hath not noble luster in your eyes. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George!
Is he not in the height of villain that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man, what, bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh, God, that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace. Talk with a man out at a window, a proper saying. Sweet hero, she is wronged, she is slandered, she is undone. Princes and counties. Surely a princely testimony, a goodly count, confect, a sweet gallant, surely. Oh, if I were a man for his sake, or if I had any friends who could be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are only turned into tongue, and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Even as one heat, another heat expels, or one nail by strength drives out another. So the remembrance of my former love is by a newer object, quite forgotten. Is it mine or Valentine's praise, her true perfection, or my false transgression, that makes me reasonless to reason thus? She is there. And so is Juliet that I love, that I did love. For now my love is thought, like a waxen image against fire. It bears no impression to the thing it once was. Methinks my zeal to Valentine is cold, and that I love him not as I once did. How shall I dote her with more advice, that thus without advice begin to love her? 'Tis her picture I have yet beheld, and 'tis her picture I have yet beheld. And when I look at her true perfections, I shall be blind. If I can cheek her with my earring love, I will. But if not, to compass her, I'll use my skill.
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name, when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears. Back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you mistakenly offer up to joy. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. Wherefore I weep then. Some word there was worser than Tybalt's death. I would forget it fain, but oh, it presses to my memory like damned guilty deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one would banish it, hath slain 10,000 Tybalts.
If music be the food of love,
Play on. Give me excess of it, that, fading, the appetite may sicken, and so die. That strain again. It had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Stop. No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou that, notwithstanding thy capacity receiveth as a seed, not enters there, of what validity and pitch soever, but falls into abatement, low price, even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high fantastical. Blow winds and crack your cheeks. Range, blow. You cataracts and hurricanes, spout till you have drenched our steeples. Drown the cocks. You sulphurous and thought-executing fires. Vaunt couriers of oak-cleaving thunderbolts. Singe my white head. And thou, all-shaking thunder, strike flat the thick rotundity of the world. Crack nature's molds and all Germans spill at once that makes ingrateful man. Rumble thy bellyful. Spit fire, spout rain, nor rain, wind, thunder, fire are my daughters. I tax not you, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. You owe me no subscription. Then let fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old man. But yet I call on you servile ministers that will with two pernicious daughters join your high-engendered battles against a head so old and white as this. Oh, ho, 'tis foul!
Shapiro. And now you are all dismissed for